Hello. Hello. Right. Hello. Let's do grab my screen or no. Yeah, let's do rest of the code. Let me just say a nice hello first. Hello guys, how are you doing? Today we are going to code. Let's join the mission. That's it. Um Alright, so we have two list nodes. We tried to add two numbers in the list node. We wrote the code in a recursive manner. We wanted to give list and get list node. We wanted to have list node then make it list so we can check if it is right or not, because we cannot have like all the numbers of a list node at once. So we have list node which has the value and the pointer to the next one. Then we have make list node which uh, takes an list of integers and makes it into a list node. If it is the first one, range of lem of m, I is 0, y is list node m of the last one, and no. Okay, yeah, we are starting from the end and then, right, makes sense. Okay, we wanted to do this one, that we get a list node and we want to turn it to a list. This is not that difficult. It's actually the inverse function, right? So we are going to do while y, well, it should have a name, by the way. Y. While y dot next, let's y dot next inequality, how can we say, is not none. I want to say m equals m plus actually y dot val plus m, right? Y dot val plus m. So, and then I say y equals y dot next, right? So if it is let's check if it is true. So let's assume our y is 1, 2, 3, which is 123, right? And no, it is 321. And I'm saying so M is M is empty list, makes sense. Y dot next is not none. Y is actually kind of 1, 2, 3, right? So Y dot next is not none. And M will be Y dot val, which is 1, plus this, which will be 1, right? And then Y is Y dot next, Y will be 2, 3. Y dot next is not none, so M will be Y dot val, which is 2 plus 1. So it's 2, 1, which is not good. We want to have 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah, so I should switch. M plus and so we will have 1, 2 and then Y will be 3 Y dot next is none, right? But we still want to do that. We still want to do the summation because 3 is left to do. So what should we do? Y dot next is none, no problem. I will do the summation here. Control C, outside the while loop, and return M. Right? So let's check it. Kernel, restart and clear output. I'll run this one. Y equals list node. What was it? 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do that. M equals 1, 2, 3. Y equals make a list node of M, and Z equals make list of Y. Let's see what is Z. Now sounds right, right? Okay. Say 13. All right. So we don't have problem with that part. Now typing. Okay, now we can clear output for now. So now we can have a function that takes two list node, returns a list node, and we can easily check just by looking at the lists, because list nodes are, because why? Because yeah, we can give the input and output as list. How did I do that? I don't remember. Oh, okay. We don't have Control Z. That sucks. Okay. So y is the output and x is not defined. X is of class solution. Oh, right. Why not? Okay. I don't know how to write solution. How can you find solution without knowing how to write solution? L1 is not defined. Oh, okay. Now we want to have 708, right? So let's say make what? Make list of y. Oh, that's not good. Why do we have so many zeros? So zeros are the problem. Add two numbers, takes two list nodes. What do I say? Let's check. So it seems make list node adds no zero to the problem, and it's all good. So our add two number function adds some extra zeros. We have to check it out. Y is list node of 0 and none, x is list 0. So we take 2 and return x. Alright. L1 is none, right? Return L2, right? Makes sense. L2 is none, so we are here still. Return L1, makes sense. X.val is L1.val plus L2.val mode 10. Sounds good. Next one is list node. How is that? Y. Okay, we have this list node. Y is list node of L1.val plus L2.val. The carryover and none, so it's either 1, 0. It's just a linked list of 1 or nothing, or 0 and nothing. Right, and like this one. Either it will be 1, 0, none or 0, none. Alright, and then x.next will be self dot add two numbers y self add two numbers L1 and L2 next. What if both are none, by the way? None. Okay. Doesn't sound bad. Yeah, I think that's okay. I don't know. So let's make it simpler. It's 2. This one is 5. So this is working. What if I make it 6? Oh no, okay. We should say y, right? Let's keep it 2. Okay, we are having an extra 0. Why is that? So we go to the function, all right? L1 is not none, L2 is not none. X dot val will be L1 2 plus 5 mod 10 0, right? 0 and this. Okay. And X dot next, so X dot val what's happening? So L1 is 2, L2 is 5, right? And y, okay, now let's go to the function. L1 none, no, x dot val is x dot val, we have an x, which x dot val is L1 dot val, L2 dot val, which is 7, right? And to the next. This is x dot next, right? And what is x dot next? X dot next should be none here, but should be none, but we are saying it is, while it is not. Self dot add two numbers y and add of L1 dot next and L2 dot next. Well, L1 dot next is none and none, right? That's it. So L1 dot next is none, L2 dot next is none. They add two numbers of L1 dot next and L2 dot next will be, so we have two nons. Let's go back to the function. L1 is none, it is none, return L2, which is none. Wait, no. Okay, return L2. Here L2 is L2 dot next. So L2 dot next is none, so it returns none. So we have add of two function y and none, right? What is our y here? Y is 0. Y is this. So let's go do this function. Add y and none. L1 is not none, L2 is none. L2 is none, so we are returning y. That's the problem. Returning y. So we are returning y, which is 0. None. Okay, so this is the problem. That's why we have zeros. I see. So first of all, if you have only one zero, right? Is this something we want or not? The question is that, well, if we are adding zero and none, we want to have a zero, right? That makes sense. But we don't want to have it when it is like at the end of a big number summing up with another number, especially when it's carrying on. By the way, we know that summation here is different from the digit. Like the summation ones, we don't need that, right? So I can make some changes. I will let you know right now that, let's say x1 dot val is this, y is mod 10, x dot next is so we get two numbers, right? What can we do with the carry? That's the problem. The problem is what I want to do with the carry, especially if it is 1, I want to have the carry over, and if it is not 1, yeah, that's nice. If it is 1, I want to have it. If it is not 1, if y equals 0, what are you doing? Insert equals 0, okay, let's all right. If y dot val equals 0, I don't want to have the carry on, right? So I say x dot next will be just L1 dot next and L2 dot next. And if it is 1, Then I want to have this sum. All right. And then return x. Let's see if it works. That was nice. Good. I like programming actually. It's nice. I like that I said, oh, okay, what is the problem? If it is 0, if it's not, and then I just wrote it down. Sounds good. Let's see if it is carried. All right, let's go 6, 2. Sounds great. 1, 5, I don't know, 9, 9. So it should be 1. Then we have 2. Then we have 1, and it sounds right. Okay, good, good. Everything amazing. So they want a list node. I gave them the list node. I think I should just copy and paste this part. V. Let's submit. Accept that, accept. By the way, runtime 60 millisecond with 26% of the users. Memory with 10% of the users. So it's not a very efficient code, but to be honest, I don't mind. I'm not focused on efficiency and the problem. Okay, we need to have the subscription. Oh. What did I do? Okay. Okay. So we solved the medium problem. All good. Well, this medium problem was not difficult, to be honest. Okay. What is the next problem? How much time do we have? 28 minutes. We have 30 minutes left. Why is it like this? Oh, so we start from the beginning and we are this. So it's like 2 easy, 2 medium, 1 hard, then 4 medium, 1 easy, hard, medium, medium, easy, easy. Actually, that's a good combination. Like once in a while, what's the point of solving easy problems? Well, every time we cannot Yeah, I want to do another medium problem. The easy problem, I don't remember how difficult were the easy ones. They were quite difficult, they were not easy for me. But now I have like the confidence to do a medium and again. So let's see. If it's too difficult, we will go back to easy ones. Longest substring without repeating characters. Alright, yeah, if it gets too difficult, let me write it down for myself here. If it is too difficult, let me show you that I'm writing. So, what is it? What's the name of the problem? Length of longest substring. Length of longest substring. If it is too difficult, go for the easy one. Go easy. If you are not making progress, be patient with yourself, guys. I'm not supposed to be a good programmer, so I will go easy again. And if it took you more than and something completely independent of the problem, just matter of time. It takes more than 1 week. Next problem. Very good. I have to charge it too. I'm not good with strings. Well, maybe it's a calling to just get better with the strings. Longest substring without repeating characters. What does that mean? Given a string S, find the length of longest substring without repeating characters. Okay. Longest subpart that doesn't have any characters being repeated. For example, ABC, BC, BB. So it is ABC, for example. B is 1, B, PW, WKE, or KEW will be the answer. Okay, so yeah, it should be seamless, right? Oh, okay. S consists of English letters, digits, numbers, symbols, what are symbols, and spaces. So everything, kind of. Well, how do we want to do it? Right? We want to say we have this string. So what do I have in mind is that we have this string, yes, right? I start from the first one and I need to check if any of the next ones are repeated or not, right? How can I do that? I can make a set, right? Because uh, sets will remove the order and check for us if the solution is there or not, right? Something like that. So I will grab a bunch of them, put them into the set, and measure the size of the set. It's a number, right? And then I will see the next one. I will add it to the next one, to the set, see if the size of the set, or check if it is in the set already or not, right? And then if it is, I will stop. If it is not, I will add and continue, right? Well, if it is, let's say we are here, we have this substring here, we have this substring here, and we are checking this new character here, right? We notice that this character is repeated inside in this substring, right? What I want to do is keeping the length of this substring. Now I have to start from where? From the first time this has been shown to us, right? And start from here, move on, do the same thing. That's the way to go, right? Is there any other way? Another way, that's a good idea by the way, is that I start my string, right? I think it's kind of a dual approach. Find this character like I have and try to find the next place it is being found, right? I will make this and then compute the length of this. Do it with every character they next time are found and choose the minimum number as the length of the longest string. That works too. I think that works too. And it is easier. Less dirty. So let's do that. Okay, I don't wanna read the syntax. Without repeating characters. Longest substring without repeating characters. So how do we do that? It doesn't have, it starts with class, right? Class solution. Class solution. Sorry guys, I'm not putting all of my energy today. Class solution. And then we want to define this function. I don't know what the name of it is, but so we get this string. Well, we have the input self and we get the string s, and the output is an integer, and that's it. Am I right? Self str int def class solution length of longest substring. That's the only thing I want to change. So we take s, how far should I go? Should I check all the length of the list? To be honest, it's not that important. Yeah, we can make the code more complicated to be more efficient, but I just don't care about efficiency right now. So let's say for I in range of len of s, if um, yeah. Fuck, okay. Do we have a find function? For j in range I plus 1 and len s for I in this range, for j in this range, if s of I can we do it for the characters? I don't know, I'm not sure of the syntax, but let's do that. If s of I equals s of j, we will break from this for loop. X is 1. We know that the string has 1. Okay, it's 0 at least. We need to fix it for 0 case, like if it gives us the length 0, we will fix it, no worries. If s, so we want to maximize, x will be max of previous x and j minus I, and we want to break if it is not the case, we will continue on j. Well, we can add another efficiency constraint here, that if j reaches the end of the list, just stop, because we found the longest. But for now, let's just forget about it. I can add a comment and we can make the core more efficient. So we will break, we will go to the for loop for I. And do the same and return x. So sounds good. Let's say X is class solution. Every time I write solution wrong. X dot length of the longest substring of what? C. Control V. Sounds good. C. I hope they don't give us like a string of length 0 or 1. Those are bullshit. Working. PWW, it should be 3 again. Yep. So sounds good. Let's do that. Fuck that. Where did I use the name solution? Where did I use solution? Yes. What did I do? What did I do to the code here? Oh, solution doesn't have a second O. It has solution doesn't have second O. It has only first O and the third O. Alright? That's it. Okay, hopefully we will learn it. All of my codes, bro. Wrong answer. Motherfucker, I know. Wait, why is okay. When length of S is 1, right? Why is it 0? Bullshit. Yeah, it is about J starting from I plus 1. That's the shit. So len of S is 2 for I in. These are funny. For I in range of len of S is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. So I is 0, J is 1 to 2, which is 1. J minus 1, J is 1. I is 0. should return 2. That's right. Okay. Code has problem. Actually, we said we want the minimum, right? Yeah, we want the minimum. Not the minimum. Wait a second, we should get the maximum? Oh, in this we should get the maximum. First time it repeats. No, we should get the minimum. We should get the minimum. What am I talking about? So maybe it's not as simple as I thought. Okay, yeah, I have some ideas that shows my code is wrong. So let's go over it. So let's assume we have a S A A B B A. What our code does is like going, okay, it gets one of these, which is like length 4, and then it gets one of these, length 2. Sorry, this is length 3. This is length 1. Right? We start from A, it goes up to the other A, says 3. Start from B, it goes to the B, says 1. We start from the second B, it goes to the A, and it should say 2. For this, it should say 2. But what is the longest? What is the longest? So, okay, our approach was completely wrong. This bullshit is wrong. The answer is 2. So I cannot get the maximum. Why can't I get the maximum? Because there may be a nested duplicated set. Right? That ruins my job. This part I can do it in a recursive manner. But this will be very time consuming, right? This can be very time consuming, right? I don't want to say, okay, remove the last 2, go inside and check. For this, it is like A, B, A, B, and maybe a C in between. So for this, it gives us 2. To B, it gives us 3, gives us 3, 2, 1. So it is kind of maximum. So the only problem comes when we have nested ones, A, B, B, A, right? Here our program says, our code says, okay, this gives us 3, but it's not a 3, and especially when we get max, because we have 2 B's inside. I don't want to use recursive, but what if we say, instead of saying like A, B, B, A, one way is to say, let's use recursive, right? Remove the 2 A's, remove them, and keep the 2 B and do the with the inside. Other thing we can do is just saying, I want to use 3 loops, right? A, B, B, A, I will set this as I, then my J goes all the way, and I have a K too. I don't know if it's any more efficient right now. So J goes, finds A. I think I'm getting convinced to use the set approach. Let me check something. Oh, it's a string. 2, 3, 4, true, 0, false, 1 in A in Amir, true, space, Amir, false. Okay, we can use this. We can use the in. So let's do that. Let's use the in. Let's get rid of this bullshit for now. For I, if I want to say Sj in S I to j minus to j, because j is not included. If Sj is in Si to j, we wanna stop, right? We wanna stop and say j minus I that's it. Exactly. And we will break, we go to the I loop again. So this is better than the previous case that we just checked Sj with Si. Now we are checking if Sj is in the whole string from I to j minus 1. And this way we can get rid of those nested replications. So this is not good. Len of S is 2. So I in range of len of S, I is 0. J is from 1 to 1. Sorry, 2, which is 1. J is 1, I is 0. J is 1 is in 0, which is not. X is max of 1 minus 0. It should not be like that. Okay, let's get rid of so let's see what's wrong with this code. We have AU S is AU, and len of S is 2 I in range of, what is it, len of S minus 1, which is 1, right? Which is 0. J in range I plus 1, which is 0 plus 1, and len of S 2 range 0 1 to 2, and which is 1, right? So S1 is not in S1, therefore x is max of x and j minus I. We should do plus 1. Okay, if it is not, else, again, we should, let's assume we're, like in this case, we hit the U is not, we need to update it still. So we are not updating here. We are leaving it to the previous one. If it is not the case, we just want to say j minus I plus 1. J is also a new number. X. Alright. Okay, sounds good. Just bullshit. Let's see what happens to A. That is not good. If len of s less than or equal 1, sounds good. Okay, in runtime we killed 5% of users. It's not a very efficient code, long time, but it doesn't matter, to be honest, it does the job. Memory better. Thanks guys, it was a great session. We did 2 codes together. I love you. Bye bye.